This is Brian Putt. I have a number of videos on my YouTube library that talk about utilizing Metalogs. But what I'd recently discovered was that because of Microsoft's security, it might be more difficult to download the files from metalogdistributions.com and have them work properly. This is the way it's supposed to look when correct, with this make a Metalog function available, which allows you to change the number here. And when you hit enter, the graph will change, but you need to then hit this make Metalog functions. And then this function down here will change, and it'll also change this X, which is what's going to be copied over to your Excel file. So how did I get here? Let's go over to metalogdistributions.com. And over here, there is software. And under software, you want to go to Equation Maker Workbooks. In other words, these are workbooks that'll make an equation for you. And over here, there are 4 different types. There's the Metalog Equation Maker Workbooks. This is where you have, it's generalized, you put in percentiles, and you put in the values. Then there's the equally likely data, single data set. This is where you have a vector of values that are all equally likely, and it generates a different type of equation. So I want to download this particular one. Okay, so I think I've downloaded this one here. And you'll notice that it says view only. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the file. And I'll open the file. So now I'm in this protected mode. Well, I need to enable editing. Then it says security risk is block macros from running because this file is untrusted. So what we need to do is to trust it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. Don't save. I guess I can save it. It's being saved to downloads, right? Save. I'll just save it. All right. Then I'm going to go over to my file manager and go to downloads. And here's one that I have. I'm going to do an F5 here to update this. It's been updated on the 9th. I'm going to right click on the file and go to properties. And down here on the general tab, there's a little button down here that says unblock. Unblock. That's the key, because that'll allow the macros to run. And we'll do an apply. So now when I open up this file, I have this macro button, and I should be able to change this to a 100. And that caused this to change, okay, this graph to change just a little bit. It no longer looks like a normal. It looks a little different from a normal, okay? And then when I say this make Metalog functions, it'll change this equation, and it's going to change this equation here, which is the inverse function, if you will. So I've changed that, so I'm going to hit this button, and let's see if this changes here. And it changed properly. So that's why I wanted to show you how to download any of the Metalog distributions with a button and make sure that it works properly on your machine. And then you can file this away wherever you want and then reference it multiple times for different models. Thank you for watching.